turning gay, bro?
No, I'm thinking about consuming a lot more alcohol.
We're live. All right. I don't think it caught it, but if it
Clarification.
did, good God, that's funny.
Yeah. I'd rather it catch that than the first part of that exchange.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on 1 second. I'm finna get you that link. I
Okay.
mean,
I knew what you meant.
even though we live, I'm still regular personal conversation. I don't mind people listening to. You know what we should do, bro?
What's up?
You, me, your significant, my significant, and if we can find one more
Jesus
person,
Christ.
play Among Us.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be super fun, bro. We got to get a fifth.
Yeah.
It was
Because
fun
it's still
whenever we
nobody.
had enough people, but like we could never keep enough people.
Yeah. You know our generation and their attention spans.
Yeah. I mean, but that couldn't be us though, right?
Couldn't be me.
Hey, you put me in that category?
I would. I'm not going to speak for you. I don't know how you do with your attention span when it comes to juggling several different objectives that need to be done in a certain order. I don't know how you get down with that. But
Bro,
as for myself,
I'm at the helm of this podcast. I would like to think I got some focus, dog.
you're at the helm of this podcast that barely ever sticks to the schedule of when it's supposed to start.
Look, I be good on Mondays, right? I can't help if you got a date, or I can't help if somebody Wi-Fi go out. I can't help if somebody don't show up. I can't help those factors, bro. But I orchestrate it for sure.
Oh yeah, and you posted consistently to the platforms, right?
Yeah, when it was, when it was time to do that. there came there came a, there came a time where there was no need to do that because there was no access to the. Never mind.
Wild.
I'm just saying, bro. You asked, I answered. What can I do?
I'm just laughing at the answer. I'm not refuting the answer.
But yeah, bro, I got mad focus.
What should I play on this
I
game?
used to play Smash Bros. For 10 hours straight to try to get some money.
That's not. That doesn't necessarily contribute to the whole attention span thing. That's more of a
That does
motivation. You have
contribute
the
to the attention span, bro. Because if you don't have the focus to be able to focus on that for that long, then you just gonna drop it, go to something else, drop it, go to something else, drop it, go to something else. I used to grind, you heard? Trying to
whatever
get
you
to
say,
that
big dog.
bag, bro.
I don't play 2K.
Dang, it definitely caught it. That's crazy. Hopefully nobody go back and listen to this.
Why? Hopefully, I don't care.
You know what? Fantastic.
Uh, ain't got nothing to be ashamed about,
I heard that, yo.
despite what Double M may say.
That's tough, yo.
That's so crazy. You know, it was funny because he talked to me like he was my father, and I wasn't mad at it. I just didn't care.
You just got your big boy pants on. You just grown and hairy now.
That's a weird combination of words that you put together. You
But
could
it
have left
happens,
one of
does it
those
not?
things
Does it
off.
not happen?
You could have left one of those things off.
So you hairy now.
I'm grown. I guess. Nah, this ain't. Nah, I'll tell you that later. Remind me that I had something to tell you later.
I will not forget.
So nuts and random has popped up in my life.
Hey, you know what really needs to happen? You don't need to forget what it is you was gonna tell me.
Oh no, I got it. Because it's like it's one of them. It's a hallmark type of thing. Like it's like that ain't going away, even if you forget it. Like it's gonna be around tomorrow and the next day and the next day.
Heard that. Heard that. Heard that. I sent out a couple. I guess I posted to Facebook. Might as well. I mean, what else is Facebook for, right? I don't use it really.
Right. I only use it when I'm mirroring what I'm posting on Instagram. Honestly, bro, my Instagram started working.
For real? Did you get
Yeah.
like a barrage of messages from me?
Yeah, you, May, my wife, like it's just I was so relieved.
Nice.
And it only started working after you sent me that like little Instagram reel or something. And I went to the reel and I clicked the actual Instagram part of it instead of just looking at the video.
A
And
loophole.
something about right, the something about the way I bypassed that made it finally start acting right.
I sure was like stumped on how to get it to work too.
Bro, you were stumped. I was going through it like I didn't even once I finally got it open, like I spent like a couple hours on it, but then I've left it alone for the past few days. If more than anything, I was frustrated that I didn't know why I couldn't get it to work. I
Gotcha.
didn't even want it like that for real.
Heard that. Heard that.
It was just like, why is this being withheld from me?
Well,
I know I should have access to
my whole thing though is like, I figure out the tech stuff. Like,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I was popping Jade. I think that's Jade. I think I would. I don't know who else name that would be. Oh, we got a listener, bro. We gonna have to start the show, bro. We gotta go to work, bro.
Yeah. This isn't a non-show related question, but there's one league. I think it was like it wasn't the Dad's League, but
The RFL.
yeah, the RFL.
Yeah.
Who's over that league?
Me and Jade, the dude in the comments.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought, but I thought it was the Dad's League that y'all are both over.
Nah, that's just his league. That's a paid league. I got a little money from that last year because I got second place.
Uh,
It was,
I know it said some changes have been made to it. I was wondering if y'all knew when the draft was. 'Cause, like,
yeah,
I'm trying to get something going.
bro. The draft is next Sunday, so
Oh,
it's upon us, bro.
that's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna talk to you about to remind me about the
We gonna have a whole lot of stuff we forgot to talk about.
need to break out the notes, yo.
Right.
But I had an idea for some you and me specifically to do. Man, you know what? That ain't no secret, bro. Hey, you and me should join one of them public leagues.
Oh, a random public league?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Weren't you like in a couple when you were like going through Facebook and stuff and trying to find some?
They had one for my work league, and then I didn't want to go through a mock draft, so I just joined the league last year, and I got like top 3 in that one, and I just keep up with I don't take it super serious, but every year I join a random league just to be like, I wonder what other people got going.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel you on that. My job has a league, and I was gonna join that one just to see, what I could possibly have going.
Yeah.
If you have a bunch of them going at one time, who knows what could happen.
Yeah, for sure. So,
I feel like it'll keep me occupied during this season too.
Isaiah's supposed to be starting the We Live League at some point. I don't know. He got a lot going on. He was supposed to join the RFL, but and he said he was. I think he just forgot, and I can't get in contact with him. Could be busy. So,
Yeah, I talked to him the other day because he accidentally started the draft for one of the leagues. And
yeah,
I was like, hey, is this for real? Because I was so waiting and watching.
Yo. So for me, I have the Only Dad's League, the RFL, the Podcast League, We Live whenever he started, and the league you and me gonna join, the public league you and me gonna join.
Yeah.
I don't do no more than 5. I had 1, 2, 3. I had 4 last year, and it didn't take a lot of my time up. No, I had 5 last year, except one of them was like an auto draft league, and I don't even know. You're right. I did join a random league from when I was promoting it. I did.
Yeah, I remember because you was really getting into it. You was in a bunch of different Facebook communities and all that.
Yeah. I'm going to try to do that for the podcast league again this year and see if we can get some more people. But time running out, so I don't know. We might get the podcast league might either be a small league or we'll get some more random people to join. I just need to make sure that the recording software was working. And mic check. Say something.
I'm back.
Okay. Cool. Wait, say that one more time.
I'm back.
Okay, yeah, it's working. Okay, I'm recording. So running the intro, then we'll get into it.
This is what's talking everything in between. Chapter systems are offline. Anonymous. I'm in the mood. We can get it poppin' to be
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Talk and everything in between. We back. Oh, it's been so long, but we back, boy. We're back. We always back, and it's just the dynamic duo today, due to circumstance. I got the homie, the one and only Joe.
Yes, indeed. It's just me here this time.
That's it? That's all you have for him?
You know, I was gonna pop out with the We the Boys, but you know, you said the dynamic duo, so I was gonna leave it at that.
Oh, fantastic. Of course, I am your host, T, and Gabe just texted me and said he cannot get in for some reason.
Oh, that's so funny.
You can't join the Discord chat? I just sent to him because I sent the link to the group chat for the live, and he said he can't get in. Surely he didn't open YouTube and try to. I know that.
Surely.
Surely, like that thought gotta be outlandish. You know what I'm saying? Surely that's not what happened.
Dave, if you're listening and wondering why you can't get in, surely you're not on YouTube.com.
Oh, no, please tell me you're not on YouTube.com. Yo, the .com make it so much worse.
Right. You're not even on the app. You're on YouTube.com.
You're on the video platform trying to talk to individuals. Sorry, brother. Most they got is the comment section, yo.
That is not going to work for you, boy.
And the reason why I say that is because it's showing we got 2 viewers. I know Jay one of them. I'm not one of them. I don't think May is one of them neither. So, Gabe, if you're listening, you know we never went to YouTube to talk. We always went to Discord. Nah, that bet not be true, yo.
You better not be in there.
He said, yeah, I thought I did. Do you?
Oh.
Ah, that's crazy. And you know what? I opened up so strong. Like, I really had like a strong little opening. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was alright. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, we're still fine, bro. We're doing it, bro. We're fine.
But like, I'm livid because the conversation. I just screenshotted the Discord and I'm sending it to the group chat. Is this what you see? I know he like 30 and above, but I ain't think that was like senile. You know what I'm saying? Like,
technologically disabled. I didn't think he was that age.
Nah, he can't be, yo. Like,
couldn't be you.
For all of our listeners, I'm so sorry. Let's get on with
Can you?
it. Yeah.
Can you hear?
Yeah, we can.
What's going on? Who is this?
Double M, the best in the land.
What did I
That's
tell
what I
you?
thought. That's what I thought.
What did I say? Listen, if your audio start messing up, I'm gonna have to boot you.
I got that worked out. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I got this in.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear from you, Double M. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man. What's going on?
Prepping for a trip to Georgia.
Oh, on the midnight.
Oh Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh man.
Don't make me do this.
Your audio. Your audio Double L. It's doing the thing.
You what?
Nothing.
It's
nothing.
clear right now,
Yeah.
but you started going wily on me. I can't
I was moving papers.
That's what
That was paper.
Okay, got you. I got you.
Ooh.
What you got paper around the mic for? What's going on? The taxes ain't.
Well, you know, no. That's these headphones that you bought me. I can't help it because they sensitive like that.
Hey, look, they made some high quality headphones. Now watch out now.
All right. Now I'm not complaining. That's you complain.
Did you get him some of the Turtle Beach?
Yeah. I got the white joints
Ah.
that you gotta charge.
Why are you talking like that? You gotta charge. Like, okay, the headphones, bro. The headphones.
I know, bro, but they don't work. Like, that's actually a downside. Like, I got the same pair because I like his so much, but they don't work unless you charge them.
Yeah.
But they're wired. They're not wireless.
I'm gonna get me some new ones because mine have been good, but every once in a while they start acting up, and it's tough having to charge them every time I decide randomly. Oh yeah, I want to use my voice today when I play the game.
Man, listen, I don't never use mine because I don't never charge them. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I got like 2 good uses out of them. Solid $70 wasted, but solid. Just a black guy, boys pushing 30. Not me, not I, or Joe. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin.
Oh, gotcha. Nah, I ain't know.
That's why you start freaking out.
Like, no, I'm still on the underside of 25. Trust and believe.
Nah, I think he was talking about Gabe when we was talking about Gabe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I stopped looking at the comment section for. We got 4 viewers, but we gotta start the show. All right, y'all. So check this out.
Where is Gabe?
I don't know, but you know what? We got somebody to show up. So, let me get the promotion out the way. If you think you're nice at fantasy football, join the league then. Because this podcast has a public fantasy football league just for us and the fans to compete. So if you're nice, come through. If you're not, stay where you at. That's it. You know, we had prizes last year. Some of them got paid out. Some of them didn't. But they said it's all good.
Is that really supposed to be in the promotion? Is that what you want in the promotion?
I'm just trying to tell them that I'm honest. I'm just trying to tell them that it's real. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here telling the truth.
You know, it's good to be transparent, but sometimes it's need to know.
Nah.
Oh,
They needed to know. Me and my fans need to know. Because you know what? They are our single gateway to the bag. So I'm just trying to do right by them, you heard? But long story short, what is it called? Sports talk and everything between podcasts. fantasy football league open to the public. If you want to get in, just say so in the comments or leave a comment or hit up our social media. That's at TJMIC_ENT on Instagram. Send a DM. I'll send you the link and we'll see you there. So let's go ahead and get into this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Start with football. Do I have topics?
I mean,
no! But it's a lot to talk about. Yeah, you understand what I mean? I'm going to open the floor to Joe. Put him on the spot. Joe. Any notable things from preseason thus far? You heard? Yeah, I mean?
No. You wanted to put me on the spot. Mission accomplished.
Because the Packers have been painstakingly boring in the preseason, so you ain't got the.
Yeah, I mean, but I didn't. Well, I've got a cute couple things that I'd like to see.
Okay.
It hasn't been just a Bills preseason as we saw them blow out a team for no reason, but I've seen a couple things as far as just seeing how Jordan Love plays regularly. I've seen some of the rookie receivers we've got take a couple steps already into just playing NFL speed. I mean, of course, it's preseason. None of it matters too much, but, it's good to be able to see people that we've picked up aren't just people off the street who can kind of play football. Like, they play decent. We got some pretty decent receivers right now. I can't wait to see them play with Aaron.
That's funny because it's funny you mentioned Aaron because your trash leader of the offense. He don't think so. I think he disagrees with you, Joe. I think he feel like he got bombs off the street, bro.
No, I know what you're talking about, but he was just criticizing how they played because they played bad, and he told them. I mean, he was just telling them straight up.
Why do that?
And
why do that? Answer him. Answer for him, Joe.
Because some people learn better that way. Not only that, I mean, when you're getting that type of advice from somebody who's in a position to say those things and not be looked at like they're crazy, like, it's not like he's just some random fan roasting our wide receivers. He's the quarterback they're going to be playing with for maybe the next 1 to 2 years. I mean, he was ripping how they were playing, and they got better, and they improved because they definitely were responsible for. They were responsible for all 3 of Jordan Love's interceptions in his first preseason game. So I'm not mad at what Aaron was saying because he was right, and they didn't take it crazy. Like, there's not been any type of backlash from the wide receivers. They took the criticism. That's the only thing you can do. You can only take it from what you see.
Is that what you would do?
As a fan, that's all I can do.
No. If you were the quarterback, is that what you would do?
Talk to the receivers like that?
No, talk to the media about your rookie receivers like that.
I mean, I wouldn't lie to the media. Like, what am I going to tell them? Hey, these receivers, they really killing it out here when they watching them drop passes and cause interceptions. No, I wouldn't go out there and praise them for doing that. Yeah, I wouldn't blast them like he did, but that's the type of guy he is.
Why wouldn't you blast him like he did?
Because I'm not that type of guy.
Because you're not trash as a person, Joe. That's what it is. You're a good dude. You a good dude.
That's wild. You're trying to make me argue against being a good dude.
I don't think you would do that, Joe, because I know you a good dude. You wouldn't be going out there like, because you run the risk. You said some people learn like that. Man, what if they even more nervous than what they was, and all of a sudden, major Butterfingers, and now you just lost your number 1 wide receiver in the offseason. Now you ain't got nobody to throw to because you got a smart mouth. What about that, Joe?
It's the NFL. If you can't handle a little pressure from some words in a press conference, you're not going to be able to handle it when you get on the field for real.
Shannon Sharp said it wouldn't have never happened now. Shannon Sharp would have shot him or something. So I heard.
You know
tripping
what?
like that.
Najee Harris would have put their hands on him too.
Yeah, right. Najee Harris is
He
like one
would
of
have.
the sweetest running backs in the league
No,
right now.
no,
He don't look
no.
sweet.
He has a. He was doing an interview, and he was talking about. They asked him about his days at Alabama. Man, check Cam Hayward's podcast. That's what he was talking on, and he was like, "No, he said me and Saban are best friends now, but when he first got there, no, they was into it all the time. He said he was getting in fights. I said Saban looked at him and said, "Why is it always you, 22?" He got in fights in Pittsburgh. He just
Hooligan.
Yeah, he would
And
have
look
put.
at him now.
I understand, but what I'm saying is, he would have put the hands on Aaron beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Hooligan.
Well, he wasn't talking to his running backs anyway. He was talking to the receivers.
Don't matter.
No.
Y'all are gonna fail. Let's just call it for what it is. The Green Bay Packers is over for them. You know who's gonna take that division this year? Motor City Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions belong to the AFC North. But this year, the NFC North belongs to the Detroit Lions. Because you know what? They don't care if you got one butt cheek and 3 fingers. They going to tear you up. They going to eat kneecaps. They biting ankles. They not playing fair. They hitting below the belt. They going crazy. They on hard knocks. It's their year. I just hope you prepare for that, Joe. That's all I wanted to get at, bro. I just wanted to.
Man,
Yeah, bro.
they might
We're
win 6
prepared for
games.
Oh, is that so? You think that's so?
I concur with that.
Yeah, I give Detroit 6 games.
Well, you know what? You only gotta win 6 to get into the dance, because you play your divisional rivals 2 times a year. That means there's 2 dubs against the Vikings, 2 dubs against the Bears, and 2 dubs against the Green Bay Packers. Motor City Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions coming with a vengeance this year. You better believe it, boy. You better believe it. Watch. Hide and watch.
Oh man.
So you saying they getting in sub 500?
No. You saying they're going to go sub 500. Jade in the comments just said that he got them for 8. I see them winning.
Wow.
I see them winning 9 games.
Man, I have to look at their schedule.
They'll win 9 games. Now you was talking big. Stick with the 6. I say they win
I
9.
am sticking with the 6,
They'll win
which
9
would be
games.
okay.
I'll go with the 6.
Amon St. Brown and DeAndre Swift gonna give me a lot of fantasy points too. Jared Goff looked like he was making some good throws. That offensive line is looking a bit better. Nah, they got a new beast on defense. 2 of them, Rodrigo and Aiden Hutchinson. Nah, they gonna be alright. Mark my words. Remember I said it. Remember who said it? Anonymous.
Aiden Hutchinson was getting knocked out by one of his own linemen in preseason.
He also went crazy against the Falcons in his debut. It's preseason. Look at the key word. You said it's preseason. That lineman might not even be on the team come next Thursday. Stop it. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
6 games.
9. Double M.
6.
What are some standouts for this preseason thus far as we go into week 3?
Probably. Well, I'm trying not to just talk about the Steelers, but
I completely expected you to.
I think.
The Steelers.
Well, no, I've watched more games than that. I think they gonna have to do something in Chicago because they getting Justin Field killed.
Bro, Chicago looks
It's just just horrible. It's horrible.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty.
I really hate that Gabe's not a Chicago fan anymore. This could have been another really fun season.
Yeah. You know.
Oh my goodness! Speaking of which,
you know where Justin Fields belongs, bro?
Where? On the San Francisco 49ers?
Nah, in Miami.
No. Why Miami?
Because they got the weapons and the defense.
Yeah.
They just need a quarterback with an arm. And I mean, they claim Tua got the arm.
So
he underthrown Tyreek Hill in practice. Like it looked bad.
He did it like
now
one
according to
time.
Tyreek Hill.
Right, we saw
Tyreek
it
Hill's
one time.
supposed to say that. Stop it. Tyreek Hill's supposed to say that.
No, okay, that's one thing to say. I got a good quarterback and he's accurate. It's something totally different when you compare him as being more accurate than Mahomes.
And it's another thing if you're saying that to promote a podcast that you're trying to start.
That's 1000% true.
We have a podcast.
Yes.
We have a podcast, and I don't know about you, but I definitely say outlandish things. I'm trying to get somebody to watch this. Like, yo. Oh, yeah, hold on, real quick. Just acknowledge in the comments. Jay said St. Brown is mad at them 16 wide receivers that were drafted before him. No, for sure. And he said Malik Willis is starting week 7. What y'all think about Malik Willis?
I told you Malik Willis is going to start.
I don't see him starting over Tannehill. Dave.
I don't think he's gonna start. Not for real. Not for real.
Bro.
No, he's gonna start. I don't know if it'll last. I think it'll be before week 7. He might not start the season, but he's gonna play.
Is it really that bad for Tannehill?
Tannehill's not bad. He's not a bad quarterback.
Bro, I don't know where the hate came from.
No, I'm a Tannehill fan ever since he's been in college. But when you look at the playoff game they played last year, and the reason why they was eliminated, because if Derrick Henry's not there, Tannehill is limited. And then you got rid of A.J. Brown. I mean, yeah, Trey Burks, he's going to be good, but he's not going to be like A.J. Brown. So you got to look at the way the trend is going in the NFL. Tannehill is mobile, but he ain't Malik Willis mobile.
Malik Willis ain't Lamar Jackson mobile.
Nobody's Lamar Jackson mobile.
And that's why he's the only running back in the league that can throw the ball like that.
He is not.
I mean,
he is not a running back.
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean, bro, nobody else has a running back on their roster that can throw the ball like that. And teams need to stop trying, to be honest. It just don't.
He's not a running back. Oh, that's that outlandish stuff you say you be saying sometimes.
Yeah, here's the outlandish.
You know, no, that's the truth. When the cameras turn off, I keep that energy with him. But there ain't nobody else emulating that. So I don't know why teams are trying. Every time the NFL teams try to emulate something new, like it don't be working. You remember when the pistol got real popular?
Oh yeah.
Every team got a pistol format and it wasn't working. Look, that was with RG3 before they ripped his leg off. And it's yeah.
R.I.P.
Stop it.
Okay, but you do understand that they're playing the same philosophy that his forgot the coach's name. Harbaugh. He's running the same system his brother ran in San Francisco with Colin Kaepernick.
And they got a better running back than Lamar. So why don't you actually utilize a quarterback?
No. I'm saying Harbaugh is not in San Francisco no more. But they ran that system with Kaepernick. A system that was similar, that was built around him and his skill set.
Yeah, but they blackballed him, so what we talking about him?
No, you're saying you was talking about those trends in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
How they're trying to duplicate. They're trying to duplicate the Ravens. Actually, you're trying to duplicate the Niners from back then.
Yeah, Niners did it successfully. Ravens did it. I don't even know if I would call it successfully. Lamar Jackson got the same amount of wins in the playoffs as Baker Mayfield. So what are we really talking about? Ooh, yeah.
He's an MVP.
Hey, guess what? You know who else is an MVP?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know who else is an MVP?
Nah, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Oh, let me inform you. Aaron Rodgers got 2 of them joints back to back. He got 4 actually. Joe, I have a question though.
I don't have an answer. I'm out of answers.
I just have a question. Just try your best to answer. You don't have to show your work. Just circle A, B, C, or D. Would you trade in both the Aaron Rodgers MVPs for 1 Super Bowl ring?
Of course I would.
Okay then. So that MVP, it's minute, bruh. It's minute.
No, it's not minute.
It is minute because they lost in the playoffs the year he got that MVP.
Well, I understand.
Like,
he was also
and you know what?
he was also a rookie.
To bring it full circle, who did they lose to? The Tennessee Titans. There's no reason to get rid of Tannehill. This is stupid. I don't even know why this is a conversation in the NFL.
That was Henry.
Yo. Okay, you got the best running back in the league, and we trying to put another one under center? That's what we...
Okay.
Like, that's what we trying to do.
Okay.
All right, Joe.
Okay.
All right, you got it right. You got it. Because people were saying Malik Willis
Dude,
was balling out. But Mike Vrabel in the post game said, "Hey, I wish he would have threw the ball more." You know who else they say that about? Oh my God, I'm firing on all cylinders right now. I say about Lamar Jackson. I don't see success with none of them. Matter of fact, I think it's crazy. The trend might be going towards the mobile quarterbacks, but if we look at the past couple of Super Bowl winners, they had pocket passers.
Well, Patrick Mahomes is immobile to an extent.
You said I know what? I do know something that the Green Bay Packers will lose in the NFC Championship. Now go ahead.
That's
what was
crazy. Why are you doing this?
It's amazing because you're highlighting the pocket passer, and you've never been a fan of the pocket passer.
I don't.
This is insane.
What's your point, bro?
I think you need to explain yourself.
So I gotta be a fan of what works?
No, I mean, no, you don't have to be, but you're using what you dislike to make your argument.
So I'm right
about something that you like.
You know what I care more about than stuff I like? Being right. I love that more than anything.
Okay, but you've been wrong. All them mobile quarterbacks that played the pocket passers, they lost.
I don't care.
Including your dude.
Yeah, he did. You talking about the GOAT? Crazy. That's crazy, but like
not the GOAT.
I don't know why. Yes, the GOAT, but I don't know why. I don't know what that has to do with this. Like I'm speaking on like bona fide truths, not conjecture, not rhetoric, not like opinion. I'm going off of what I know has been true. So,
but that's just the point. But that's the point. This same argument that you're making to counter Lamar, we made, or at least I made it against you back when Cam and all them was playing.
Well, did you have a platform to like prove me wrong? No, you didn't.
We've talked about it on the podcast, dude.
No. I don't care about
we definitely did that.
Did those podcasts get uploaded? Cause I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Those were the early days when everything was getting uploaded.
Yeah.
Are we sure about that? Do you have a reference?
I'll
We
send you
can
the
go
link.
back down the episode list.
In the in the U.S. court of law, the suspect is innocent until proven guilty. So even if
Hey.
we know something to be true, you have to have enough evidence to, like, in discovery, to be able to overturn the ruling. So
I got him.
I'm still right. You know what I'm saying?
I got him saved. But Joe,
Yeah.
I'll make 2 more points on this.
Hold on, time out.
One.
1 second. Please. 1 second.
Okay.
And the person you're referencing, I don't even know that guy, because I change every day. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am not who I was yesterday, and I will not be the same person tomorrow. So you may be speaking about a beta version of me, or like, you know, an old, unupdated version of me. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Yeah.
my 2 points. One, in light of what you just said, you have come full circle. Just like you said about the NFL. And 2, this again is, what did he say? Them outlandish claims. Make people listen to the show.
Look,
Ah.
all I know is,
I ain't mad at you, dude.
bro,
See, if you wanted to talk about something controversial, we could have just brought up Deshaun Watson, bro.
nah, because, I mean, it ain't controversial no more.
That's-
They gave him 11 games. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, that's beating a dead horse.
Well, look, if ESPN can do it, I can do it too. I don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the long and short of it is,
Everybody.
bro, he up 230 M's. They took 5, gave him 11 games, and only dudes can massage him now. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It's a done deal.
I think there's an even bigger story in that the Browns today, not the Browns, the Panthers today named Baker as the starter. So guess who's gonna be watching the Browns Panthers game week 1? Me, because I want to see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm petty, yo. I'm petty. I don't like Baker, but I definitely think they did him wrong.
I thought you was a Baker fan.
You never heard
You
me
used to-
say I was a Baker fan.
Yeah, but you would defend him.
Cause I mean, somebody gotta play devil's advocate on this show. I mean, like, I have a show. Like, hey yo, you want to talk about full circle? This is the point we keep coming to. This is a show. Like, it's gotta, like, you know.
I understand.
I definitely helped defend Baker Mayfield because
Yeah,
that,
get on
that
Joe
injury.
head. Cause I mean, Joe is a fan of Aaron Rodgers. We all know he's a terrible person. So it's like,
Yeah, but he's a good quarterback.
oh yeah, cause that definitely overshadows. You're right. You're right.
You want to talk about Big Ben?
Yeah, Hall of Fame, first ballot.
Hall of Fame, first ballot, 2 Super Bowls. What do you want to talk about with him?
What do you-
We talking about the person. We not talking about the accomplishments.
Allegedly. You talking?
You know what though?
You talking about those alleged claims?
Hey, you know what, Joe? But here's the difference. Yeah, he got in that trouble early in his, what was it, his 2nd or 3rd year?
Yeah.
He got the discipline you never heard a peep out of that joker no more.
Yeah, not at all.
Because as soon as he got in trouble, that joker was about to go on the trade block. Pittsburgh, they are not playing that, dude. That stuff like with Aaron and causing Devontae to leave, man, that wouldn't have happened in Pittsburgh.
Okay. Sure.
Crazy.
A quarterback and a wide receiver disagreement wouldn't cause the wide receiver to leave in Pittsburgh? That's what you're saying?
That's not the disagreement.
Wait,
He left because,
before you say whatever you was gonna say, let me correct what you was about to say. He left because of CTE. You understand me? Like that, it have nothing to do with nobody else other than Vontae Burfict. When he hit him like that, that's what happened to him. So I know the point you're trying to make, Joe, but it's a little. I think you missing some points.
Yeah, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, but it's one main one. That because CTE.
Everybody got some degree of CTE in the NFL. I'm sure of it.
Some more than
others.
Some more than others.
Yeah, but he was out. OUT.
CTE.
OUT. Yeah, those are two totally different situations, Joe, and you know that.
Yeah, he definitely.
Nah, you got it. I guess.
He proceeded to leave and call the Raiders owner a cracker and then get frostbite. Then,
well, he did call the Raiders owner. Wait, he called the owners. He called the Raiders owner a cracker, but then what did the Raiders owner and John Gruden get into?
They got him out of here too, bro. They got him. They're gonna get you. Like
that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying maybe he wasn't all the way wrong about what he was saying. Maybe he was just saying it the wrong way.
Well, let's keep going then. All right, we go to New England, plays a second half, and then goes crazy about Robert Kraft and his Deshaun Watson-esque activities. And if you say he was right in that regard, all right, let's just keep going. Then
because he was.
Then he goes to Tampa, and he does get a ring, but he took his pads off mid-game, jogged off with an injured ankle, and pieced out, and proceeded to go on a press tour, absolutely downing Tom Brady.
Who let him live in his house?
Who got him the job?
Hold on. See, he got him 2 jobs.
If you my man and I get you 2 bags and you mess up both of them, and then you start talking about me, I gotta see you.
We've got a theme going right now, and so I'm gonna call it. This is full circle. Apparently, the CTE was too much at that time, but he was close to right the other times. The CTE finally got to him in Tampa.
Is that when it?
I think that was the final strike.
No, that's not what got him in New England. He was coming under that NFL stuff in New England.
Yeah.
Going back to my previous argument, my argument was that he wasn't necessarily wrong in what he was saying. He was just wrong in the way he was saying it. He was right to some degree about Robert Kraft and his Deshaun Watson-esque activity.
I understand he was right about that, but that's not why he's not in New England.
Yeah, you skipped
that wasn't the reason.
You skipped a chapter.
That's not what I was arguing. That's not what I was arguing.
But in his CTE, like I know what you arguing, Joe. But then there was the there was the customizable candies that he got his baby moms. He beat up a FedEx.
CTE.
So let me.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, T.
He blasted Juju because he was mad he didn't get the team MVP. Even though, like, Juju got Burfict back for that CTE hit. He's a snake. Like, he's a CTE snake. Like, man. It's easy to get caught up in the hype, but let us not forget that man was crazy.
Oh no, for sure.
You stupid.
still very much so is.
Yeah.
So-
Yes, his reign of terror continues. Go on, Double M.
Okay, so but it cannot be denied his talent on the field, which is why he got those opportunities. So my question is,
if Vontae Burfict never I'm sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead.
my question is, because I know you saw Undisputed, and you saw Deion Sanders' comments about the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
You think Antonio Brown should be in there?
Without a doubt.
Mm.
He had a 5-year stretch. He had a 5-year stretch that was only comparable to Jerry Rice himself. Yes, he should.
I agree,
He should be in.
but based on what it's supposed to be, should he be in?
I know the segment you talk about, and I did not get to watch it. But if we just talking about Hall of Fame, some of the folks that's in there are not better than AB. And so off that,
I agree.
Off that principle alone, yeah, he should be in there. They put T.O. in there. They might as well put the CTE monster in there. They might as
know
well.
what? I don't even remember if T.O. was a first ballot.
No, he wasn't first ballot. He was like third or fourth ballot, and that's why he didn't accept it. He's in there, but he didn't accept it because they kept on saying, "Oh yeah, you in," and he would do all the stuff, and then they would, basically screw him over because he wasn't selected. Like, imagine going through all this stuff, doing all this press, going to these events, taking like these hotel trips, and then you're just not even doing it. Like, you're doing a bunch of extra stuff for no reason. Yeah, I probably would have been hot too, to be honest.
You know what? I don't agree with them a lot of times, but I do agree with them in this sense. With Shannon not going to talk about who should be in and who's not. He said that because he's in. And so if he says, nah, so-and-so don't need to be in there, they going to call him a hater or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I did agree with what Skip Bayless said. If you in the Hall of Fame, it should be special.
Yeah.
You should be a game changer. You shouldn't be able to talk about the NFL without mentioning that person's name.
AB don't.
And that's
for sure. AB fits the mold. If you bring that,
I don't know if he was a game changer.
Oh, for sure.
No.
They don't get that. Tampa doesn't get that ring without AB. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
The only people that scored was AB and Gronk.
I understand. but when I say a game changer, I'm talking about. Okay, let's talk about Deion.
Okay.
There hasn't been a cornerback like Deion. That dude, if you go and watch his highlights, he literally took one side of the field away. You didn't throw at him. You didn't punt to him. You didn't kick off to him. He was just a game changer. They talked about. Go ahead.
I think I got something to kill that argument. No disrespect. They let 7 people in the Hall of Fame every year?
5 to 7, yeah.
The game isn't changing 5 to 7 times a year. That's not happening.
No.
So, like,
it's not.
So they can't all be game changers, is what you're saying?
They can't. Yeah, no, they can't all be game changers, but they can be good enough to where when you play somebody, it's an issue. It's a serious issue. Like, AB made YouTube career.
It was when he was in Pittsburgh. I'm not disagreeing with you about AB.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't put him in the game-changing category.
Okay, let's
a LT, I wouldn't put him there.
Let's get a more controversial person in. Eli Manning. That's controversial.
Yeah.
He trashed in the regular season, but he got 2 rings against who most people regard as the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
He
You
got
gotta give it to him on that alone.
He has 2 playoff runs that are borderline immaculate. How you don't put him in the Hall of Fame? No, he didn't change the game. But oh my God, look what he did.
Okay, but now here's the other thing. I agree. The game don't change. I don't think it changed in 5-7 years. I don't think it changed in a decade. You might have that person come around.
I think it changes.
And sometimes the careers might overlap.
I think it changes about every 5 years. Not like on the dot, but about every 5 years. In case let's take the 2000 Ravens, right? I think that defense kind of changed football. Like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Because a couple years later, you had Tampa Bay's like crazy defense. They got the Super Bowl, right?
I would say the Ravens and the Steelers, because they was 1-2 for about 5 years.
Yeah, but don't nobody ever bring up a specific year Steelers. That 2000 Ravens defense, that 02 Tampa defense, and that 85 Bears defense. Like, they talk about them. Everybody talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel you on the Steelers, yeah. Because I think the 2009 Steelers defense was the greatest of all time. But, I mean, who's counting? You know what I'm saying?
Besides the steel curtain. But anyway, I see your point. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, come on. James Harrison, James Ferrier, Troy Polamalu. Like,
he's a game changer.
Troy Polamalu is a game changer. But
he's a game changer.
Nobody can do what Troy did, though. Ain't nobody's doing that, yo.
Ed Reed was a game changer. Well, that was the thing about the Ravens defense, because you had Ray Lewis and you had Ed Reed. So, I mean, you had 2 of the best that ever do it on the same team.
Yeah.
But
my thing is, here's the thing. So for the people that say that it should be harder to get into the NFL Hall of Fame, all right, let's just say we up the criteria that it takes to get in there. But you still only have a certain pool of people to pull from. I think that's what it is. Eventually, there was enough of the greats in there. It's like, yo, we gotta put some people in here, yo. Like, we still gotta fill the spots.
Well, that's what Shannon Sharp's argument was. But he said the difference with as to why they do it. He don't agree with it, but why they do it. Mm-hmm. But I like the guidelines he said. He said, like baseball, you have to have a certain amount of hits. You have to have a certain amount of runs. You have to have a certain amount of strikeouts. They have a criteria.
Yeah.
So if don't nobody reach that criteria, ain't nobody getting in that year.
It's kind of hard to do that for football, though.
Not really.
It is, though.
Not really. Okay, let's just say they can. Okay, you say that stretch AB had when he was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That, what was it, 5-year stretch?
It was a 5-year stretch. He was hands down the best. Him and Julio, best wide receivers in the NFL.
I think AB was better than Julio.
I do too.
Personally.
I'm gonna say it because I know somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, hey, Julio."
So if he's in that run, that 5-year stretch, and if that's the criteria, and that's untouchable, that record ain't gonna be broke. Yeah, he need to get in.
But there's no.
He was the best to do it.
There's no way to say that record won't get broke though, because look at I know it's a different sport, but look at the NBA and Steph Curry. Steph Curry changed the game of basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So like, definitely. So let me make a correlation, right? Let's just say we know my favorite position in football is the running back. So you're not gonna see like Barry Sanders type numbers from a running back in this day and age, really. Maybe with the exception of Derrick Henry. You're not finna see somebody break that single season rushing record because that's not what the game of football is. And right now, but let's just say the wide receiver, and it look like it's happening, the wide receivers start getting a little bit more even keel in talent. the cornerbacks start getting a little bit more even killing talent, and somebody finally realized maybe we should just hand the ball off most of the time, and then the NFL turns back into a run dominant game. Then you're gonna have excellent wide receivers that maybe never really got the opportunity to put up them numbers because that's not what the game was.
Yeah, but I don't think everybody everybody will be in that direction, because you still have mobile quarterbacks that are pocket passers. Trey Lance, he's mobile, but that dude can throw the ball. Mahomes, he's mobile, but that dude can throw the ball. So you still gonna have them guys that have that elite arm talent.
But when we start seeing more and more people like Aaron Donald and TJ Watt, where you got these defensive linemen that's 6'2", 250, but they run a 4.3, and like passing is just incredibly difficult, you're gonna have to hand the ball off. I hate what has happened to the run game in the NFL, and the only way it's gonna get fixed is for I think it's happening before our very eyes. Am I tripping? Joe, tell me, we going into fantasy, right? So,
Right.
Are you or are you not worried about drafting good wide receivers?
I am.
Are you?
It's a lot more difficult. It's a lot more difficult this year. It feels like there's so many different variables with people who were solid last year being on different teams, and people that usually produce good being in a different scheme as far as having more other dominant talent. There's teams that have switched to more defensive, slower type plays.
But
it's harder to pick out a wide receiver.
When you say more diverse talent, would you say the talent pool for wide receivers is bigger or smaller this year than last year?
Oh no, it's definitely getting bigger. It's a lot harder to figure out who's going to be the solid picks.
That's what I'm saying. You getting wide receivers, good wide receivers is about to be a dime a dozen, yo. And then for NFLs to counter that, they're going to get more better cornerbacks. They're going to become dime a dozen. And then guess how you going to have to beat a team? Running the ball.
Yeah, but the thing about it, you said that you don't like what's happening in the NFL with the running game. You have the Niners is an elite running team. You have the Eagles is an elite running team. You got the Titans. They are elite. Indianapolis is elite. I mean, you have elite running team.
But if it was balanced, you could give me 10 more.
The Ravens are elite running team.
You at 6. Give me 10 more.
Let's see.
The Titans? I keep up with it.
I named the Titans.
Oh.
Already.
Okay. Titans, 49ers,
and you
Colts,
have the Browns.
Ravens,
the Browns are
Eagles,
the
Browns.
Okay. You can say Cincy. Cincy is balanced. Joe Mixon, he's a 1,000-yard rusher. You can say the Steelers.
They're not a running team. The Steelers not a running team either. No.
Yes, they are.
Not like the first 6 we mentioned.
They would be this year. But still.
Okay.
What I'm saying is you have 1,000-yard rushers. It's just overshadowed because you have teams that's throwing the ball, or you have those quarterbacks. The NFL is always going to be enamored with the quarterback. That's just the way it is.
Tell that to Troy Aikman.
Tell it to Troy Aikman.
Yes, because he did not get the opportunity to really air it out the way they do today, because the Cowboys were a running team. They had Emmitt Smith, and that's how they ran their offense.
They had playmakers on the outside. Michael Irvin.
Yeah, they did.
And
it
what's the
like,
dude?
Bro,
But
you know it wasn't like today. The NFL killed the running back the same way the NBA killed the big man. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, I don't know if I take it to that extreme.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't either, because there's too many good running backs out there.
I guess.
The big man is dead. You can't name a true big man.
I can.
Who?
Dwight Howard.
I mean, well, in his day,
he still.
He ain't. I'm talking about the dude with his back to the basket. He ain't trying to shoot no three. He ain't trying to do all that other stuff. Giannis brings the ball up the floor. He's the closest that you have.
Yeah, but he started shooting this year, so I mean.
And he's not a center.
Bobby Portis.
Man, come on, dude.
He got a ring. What you mean?
There are no big men that dominate the game.
That's Joe Homie. He ran into him at Sports Academy. Academy Sports.
The closest to it is Giannis.
Yeah.
That's it. And if a true big man ever came through college and got in the NFL, he would dominate.
I don't think so.
He would. Who would have the courage? Okay, let's just say, what is Giannis? 6'11"? Is he 7 feet?
He's 6'11".
Okay. Now, if he played with his back to the basket, who's gonna have the nerve to go down there and try to guard that man?
Nobody. They're gonna let him do what he do. They're gonna let him do what he do, and then they're gonna shoot 23s a game.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, you missed my point. I said he would dominate the game. Giannis dominates the game.
But it's not dominating if you do all you can and you still get whooped. Like, he'll be dominating his position, but not the game.
But that's all I'm talking about is position.
No, you said the game.
Yeah, you did say the game.
His position. Okay, his position. It should go with reason that it's a team game. You gotta have pieces. He ain't playing 105. Although Giannis do that sometimes. But
when you say dominate the game, I think of people like Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Giannis. You know, folks who actually dominate the game with their diverse skill set. So when you said that I took it literally.
Okay.
I did too.
You know what?
What?
Well, I mean, you can, because Shaq did.
That's one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, in his time period.
I want to talk about it one day. I don't even know how we ended up here, but let's go to a different topic if that's okay.
Oh, that's fine.
I think it's been a great show. We have exceeded expectations of what I thought today was going to be.
It's been a minute since it's been us three for real.
Yeah, I guess this is the true. This is true. Miami Big Three, ain't it? Who's Chris Bosh? It's not me. I'm not Chris Bosh. You're not Bosh, yo.
You the truth.
I'm the truth.
You Boston's Big Three.
I'm KG.
You the truth.
I can't
Paul
be
Pierce. He called you Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce turned corny after he got, you know.
Yeah, but you still in the game, so you ain't corny, so you still in the game.
Yeah, but Paul Pierce think he greater than what he is, and I'm humble.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Oh, he the truth.
Whatever.
He the truth part two.
Oh. But you know what? In an attempt to not be so biased, we end up not even talking about the Steelers. So I want to talk about that, and then we can get out of here. I know Joe ready to get off. So
he got that midnight train.
Say what?
It's the Georgia reference. The Georgia reference.
Yes. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh my dang, man. right, yo. Everybody and their mama keep on talking about it, and I don't want to be cliche, but oh my goodness. My bad.
You gotta swallow, man.
I just got yo. I just got off of that Rona, but
So
what am I trying to say, yo? Quarterback,
No clue.
the quarterback battle. Start Mitch. I love Kenny Pickett, but start Mitch. Just to start off, at least start Mitch. That's all I gotta say.
What?
I don't even want to go into
Why?
it crazy. Huh? You said why?
Why?
Let the boy because let the boy watch a little bit. I want you to give me an example. And you've been watching football since before I've been alive. I get it. I want you to give me an example of a rookie quarterback that thrived as soon as they first year just thrived. Please tell me who.
Lamar.
Do you think Kenny Pickett is Lamar? They don't even play the same position.
right, he's not a
They
running
play
back.
the same position.
Blasphemous.
So
Hey, you know what? You can talk all you want to before I answer your question, but Lamar is changing the game. Now, here's what I will say.
yeah, of course he is. Because if you put a running back under center, that's unheard of. So come on now.
Okay. Here's what I'll say.
Mhm.
Patrick Mahomes started to sit. They put him in because Alex Smith got hurt. Look at what Mahomes did.
He sat for a whole year.
Oh, I know one. I'll give you an example.
Who?
Russell Wilson.
Do you think he's better than Russell Wilson?
Who? Kenny Pickett.
Yes.
I don't know. He ain't playing.
Okay, so let's not do that. But you know who did?
You asked for an example.
Yes, it was a didgeridoo. I set you up because anybody you was gonna answer with, I was gonna ask if he was better than them, and the answer is clearly no, because we ain't got no type on
You
him.
don't know. You don't know.
I do know. I know. And then people saying that like he just better than Mitch. No, he's not.
That's what I was going to ask you. You don't think he's better than Trubisky?
I think they on the same level. and if they on the same level, you know what separates the two? If they on the same level?
What is that?
Experience, yo. That's it. Mitchell Trubisky got experience. He just sat behind Josh Allen and Brian Daboll for a whole year. I want to see what he learned over there. It's cool to be excited over Kenny Pickett. Yeah, it's cool. We just got our new Ben Roethlisberger. That's cool. But let Mitch cook. And if he start making some nasty dishes, we will take him out the kitchen and put Kenny Pickett in. We not finna go undefeated. Let Mitch lose 2 games and then put Kenny in. It is what it is.
I would tell you
there's
this.
nothing wrong with starting Mitchell Trubisky.
Look, just for the record, I'm with you. But in the first preseason game I watched, I think Trubisky played better than all of them. Actually, all 3 of them played good.
All 3 of them.
If you want to just be,
no, they didn't. Mason Rudolph
Yes, they
fumbled
did.
that ball. Mason Rudolph fumbled that ball. He fumbled that ball.
Did he score?
He did, but it wasn't
Okay.
him. It was NFL Youngboy that scored that.
Dude,
That's crazy.
either way, all 3 of them had a good showing.
Nah, 3.
The only difference is
Mason had an okay showing, but he scored. That's what it was. Mason didn't do good. No,
Okay.
he didn't.
Look. Mason is not going to be even the second string guy. Let's just get that out of the way.
Okay, that's.
I'm just making an observation from the first game.
All right.
This last game, I think Pickett played better than Trubisky.
Because Pickett, as Mike Tomlin put it, was playing against junior varsity.
Not the No, he did not. He played against the ones.
He didn't play against all the ones. No, he did.
Yes.
I watched.
Yes, he
game.
did.
No, he did.
I watched it too.
Let me tell you something. The only difference between Kenny Pickett and Mitchell Trubisky when they played the Jaguars is that Kenny was willing to take them hits. The offensive line failed both of them, and Mike Thomas
did
on that. But check this out. If you give me a chance to explain, when that line broke through, and they had Mitch ducking and dodging and weaving, you know what I had? You know what I had? Like reminiscent visions of.
What was that?
Big Ben when he had to, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Big Ben used to have to get out of there. Ben had to get out of there. Mitch was getting out of there. Mitch was getting out of there. Let him play.
I'm gonna tell you one play why I said he played better than Mitch. And you was talking about this experience. I think it was Trubisky's last series. And that's true. The line failed them both. But you cannot, if you are an experienced pro, just hang the ball in the air, just throw it in the air. They said the dude didn't pick it, but he actually did.
He didn't pick it.
You can't do that. He picked it.
Nah, he didn't.
You can't do that. He's an experienced NFL player. And like I said, I ain't got nothing against the dude. I think he ought to start. He has a winning record as a pro. His situation in Chicago is as bad as Justin Fields is right now. But Kenny made better decisions despite the pressure than he did in that one moment. But I think he can't do that.
I think that does not mean that he's going to do that against regular season football, yo. I just don't. I'll be honest with you. You know, and here's the other thing. Everybody got a hot take about who gonna start as the Steelers quarterback. I have a different hot take. You ready for this bombshell I'm finna drop on y'all? Are y'all ready?
I'm not ready. Let me get in my shelter. I'm not ready.
Get in your shelter, bro. Let me know when you're ready, yo.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm in there.
I think Mitchell
in the bunker.
Check this out, man. Hot take. Hot take. I think Mitchell Trubisky is a franchise quarterback. I know.
Oh my God.
I know. But he took he took them Bears to the playoffs, yo.
I'm not gonna disagree with you on that.
Go hot take.
I'm not. I think I think in the right situation, he could be a franchise quarterback.
He's in the right situation. Double M. He is in the right situation.
You know what? Look, I think Pittsburgh is doing him they're gonna do him a favor. Now, if Kenny sit the whole year, that's great. I'm not mad.
I have a simple rule for the Steelers.
Because if Mitch play well, somebody's gonna offer him a big payday, and I think he understands that.
It'll be Seattle. He's gonna offer him a big payday. But check this out.
I don't know. It might be Miami.
I think they betting on Tua right now, though.
They are, but we're talking about next year.
To be real, I don't think Tua gonna disappoint. But that's a conversation for another day. But this is what I'm saying though. Double M, hear me out.
I'm listening.
Give Mitch. Check this out. Give Mitch 5 games. If they under 500 in 5 games, put in Pickett. It's that simple.
I think that's too late.
No, it ain't. It's 17
yes,
games in the season.
I understand. Okay, but you're looking at just the AFC North.
If he 0-3,
the AFC. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You can't wait to 5.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
that's too late.
He's not gonna go 0-3 though. That's why I say that. If he 3-2 at week 5, keep him. If he 2-3, matter of fact, if they 2-2, take him out.
No, I can get with what you said at first. If they 3-2, you know what? That's probably where they supposed to be, because they got a tough schedule.
They do have a tough schedule.
If he's 2-3, you know what? Let's just roll the dice and see what we can do. So that's just like Mason and Duck Hodge.
You agree with what I'm saying?
I didn't disagree about Mitch starting. That's what I said. I don't disagree with you. I just think Kenny, to me, he made better decisions. I just can't get past that one decision, because all I could see when he hung it up like that was Jimmy Garoppolo.
But check this out. They gonna go in the field.
That's the same pass he threw.
But check this out.
In the joke.
But check this out. Listen to me though. If
I'm listening.
I'm not listening.
You saying Jimmy G, but Jimmy G took them to a Super Bowl.
I understand.
But wait. If Mike Tomlin, the head coach, and a Mitchell Trubisky led Steelers team in a Super Bowl, do you think they gonna fumble? Do you think they gonna fumble the bag? You think they gonna sell? You think they gonna lose that game? Mike Tomlin went over 500 with Mason Rudolph. Give Mitch a chance, yo. Just give him a chance.
Yo. I'm not disagreeing with you. Yeah. I'm just saying, you asked me right from the beginning of the show, what was my take? And I want to say them for last. Okay, we own them. That's my takeaway. I understand, and I agree with Joe what he said earlier to a certain degree. Yeah, it's the preseason. It don't count, but actually it does. Because everybody's not going to be a Jamar Chase.
I think it's crazy.
Where he's dropping balls in the preseason, and the regular season, I mean, he blew it up.
I need you to check
most of them guys. Go ahead.
Real quick, and I ain't trying to cut you off to make a different point, but I just want to say, I think it's really wild that Gabe is listening to the podcast instead of talking to us. Gabe is listening to the podcast because he just texted me, "What are you over there smoking?" And I'm not smoking
about what,
Gabe. I don't know about what, and I wish he was here to tell us. Now go ahead.
No, because he gonna bring up them Bears and talk about how they going, or he's a Cowboys fan all of a sudden.
He a Cowboys fan.
And they weak in the offensive line and all that. Anyway, don't nobody want to got time for that. I'm just saying, Mitch need to make better decisions in that pressure. He's gonna be under pressure. He has to realize that. He fixing to relive his Chicago days. Maybe, hopefully, not just that bad.
No, I don't think he is, because they didn't have Najee Harris in Chicago. We are running.
No, they didn't.
We are running.
We're a running team now.
We're a running team. That's all I've wanted for the past 10 years. We are a running team now. That's really why I think everything gonna be all right. Because it don't matter who in the center. We're running it.
The game just,
I did.
Did I hear somebody? I thought I heard the sound.
Oh, that's hilarious. What's up, Gabe?
You showed up right before we finna end.
Problem is that I conveniently got locked out the Discord and haven't been able to get on it.
So I had to send you a link to invite you to the Discord server for you to get in, even though you're already in the Discord server?
Exactly. Like when they did an update on my phone, they kicked me out of everything. I haven't been able to get on.
Doug 80.
You know what? I buy that.
You had to make a new Discord?
No, I had to relog into the Discord, and then when I searched you all for your Discord, it won't let me in unless I get the invite link.
Check this out. You did make a new Discord because Mr. Douglas is still in the server, but now you Doug 87. You a different dude now, bro. You can't change your username unless you make a new profile. It's two of y'all, bro.
I know which one I'm logged at.
You got a doppelganger, bro.
Oh my god.
You can this foolishness about Mr. Brisket. Really? Is he feeling himself over there? Because Pittsburgh won a couple preseason games?
Oh, you don't like Mitch because you was a Bears fan.
Yeah, you're not catching it. He wondered how can Mitch play for the Steelers and succeed, and he couldn't with my Bears.
Gabe, you know the Bears are a bad organization, right?
Okay. Let's understand something. We in a new generation. I don't pull for teams. I pull for players. I'm a Justin Fields fan.
He's dying
He
on
has
the
to be
field
on
right
the
now.
Bears.
So let me ask you, Gabe, what do the Bears need to do to have a somewhat successful season for Justin Fields?
It's called have a offensive line. This dude was running in preseason like it was the full season.
I thought you was a Cowboys
Dude,
fan.
I got to say, y'all gotta be kidding me. These third stringers want to kill your first us, man. You know, Chicago, y'all on something. Y'all on something over there. Y'all finna score.
Okay, but should they even be playing him?
Joe, I texted you.
They don't have the line. They need to leave that dude alone. Just let him play in the regular season and be done with it. Because he's just one of them catch and go type players.
Yeah. I would probably play him one series and then I will pull him.
Did we see what happened when he played that one series? The last game?
No, I haven't saw one of their games.
Man, the Seahawks almost killed that boy. This was the third, fourth people who not gonna even get on the team. They almost killed this boy.
You talking about that man like that's your son or something, Gabe?
Dang!
Man, like this. Y'all
Take my
dropped
boy out
him.
the game. Y'all almost killed him.
Okay, but hold on, Gabe. Didn't the Bears win that?
I don't know, because I got upset trying to game.
Dang! So you still a Chicago fan? That's crazy.
No, I'm a Justin Fields fan. He just happened to play for Chicago.
Gotcha.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so if you could put Justin Fields on any team right now, where would that be?
The Bears won 27-11.
I knew they won. I saw the last part of it. I didn't see Justin Fields.
Yeah, it was a sad situation, man. It was so sad. Shannon and Skip did a take on it. That's how bad it was. The no playoffs making Bears ended up on undisputed because they can't protect their first round quarterback. That's why. Yeah, as far as the team he need to go on, I put him down there in Miami. Switch him out with on tour.
That's what T said. That's what I said.
I would like to see him with who's that receiver from the Alabama?
Tyreek Hill.
From Alabama.
No. He's
Jalen
Waddle.
Yeah, I want to see him with Waddle. Tyreek, I don't know. I think Tyreek's finna fall into that category like the Patriots do. He probably gonna have one good year, and after that, we ain't gonna have nothing else from Tyreek after next year.
No way. He's too good.
I do. No. There's a reason why Andy Reid traded him. Andy Reid, think about this. If Patrick Mahomes could have convinced Andy Reid to keep Tyreek,
Tyreek didn't want to stay, yo.
Nah, Tyreek wanted money. But you gotta remember.
But no. They offered him the same amount of money. He just left.
No, it was more money than
Bro,
Miami was getting more money.
Bro.
No, he got offered the same amount.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Devontae?
No, Tyreek Hill, because I thought it was crazy.
Tyreek Hill. Devontae left for less money.
No, they offered Devontae the same amount of money and he left anyway.
Yeah, I think that was there.
Yeah, that was Devontae for sure did that. I don't know if that was the same with Tyreek.
I don't think the Chiefs was gonna match what the Dolphins were gonna do. I mean, they was gonna give them money, but they weren't giving them what the Dolphins were giving them. I'm almost certain of that one. I gotta look it up though.
Yeah, no, I remember crying
Now
over
y'all
that
got it.
excruciating detail
Y'all got
in
it.
the Devontae Adams contract.
Andy Reid says Chiefs tried to keep Tyreek Hill at a certain cost, were aggressive
See?
in extension talks, but he wanted to get paid more than Devontae. That's what it was. My
Yeah.
fault, yo.
Yeah.
My fault.
Okay.
Yeah, my boy
I know it's-
just dipped out on us.
Man, yeah, I know I be listening to Skip and Shannon, man. Every morning. They play
Yeah,
well.
you know what? I agree with Gabe. I don't think you're gonna hear about Tyreek Hill like you did while he was in KC.
Did you say OKC?
Now he said KC.
KC.
Nah, he. I mean, man, he got paid, man. It's just like it's like a wide receiver. He capitalized on the big plays he had, the Super Bowl rings, and all the attention he got from Patrick Mahomes. But it's gonna be a different ball game with Tua down there. Cause
Yep.
he ain't finna nearly get what he think he gonna get. And if he and that ding dong down there talking 24/7, talking about Tua just as good as Patrick Mahomes. I'm like, dude, you been in Florida Commission already, man. You crazy.
Gabe,
You crazy.
hey, to be real though, Gabe, I want to tell you why you're wrong.
Oh Lord, this is the same dude said Trubisky is the franchise quarterback. Okay,
He
go ahead,
is.
please do.
He
Please
he was the franchise quarterback for a bad team. But
I don't think he's a franchise quarterback, to be honest.
Thank you,
Well,
Joe.
no,
do.
I changed. Well, I changed my mind. If Jimmy G is a franchise quarterback, then Mitch Trubisky is a franchise quarterback.
Okay, Pete, before you go, let me ask you that one.
okay.
Jimmy G is a franchise quarterback because Jimmy G goes to the playoffs and wins and has been to the NFC Championship game. He just got some little quirks that he need to figure out. He's an Alex Smith. Mr. Trubisky ain't no Alex Smith. Mr. Trubisky is a forever. Man, I would take Ryan Fitzpatrick, who didn't retire over Mr. Trubisky. You continue, Trevor.
AT, let
Comment.
me get this real quick. Let me get this real quick.
Go ahead, Joe.
Let me get it real quick. The only thing about that is where you saying that what's his name? Oh Lord, I done forgot his name.
Mitch.
San Francisco. San
Trubisky.
Francisco quarterback. No, Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Only reason
Yeah.
why Jimmy G goes to the playoff and wins because they have an amazing running game and a great defense, almost like what Pittsburgh could provide to Mitchell Trubisky. So I can see T's point in that aspect because it would almost be a mirror image right there. They both have a decent amount of talent when they're a decent amount of talent when they're surrounded by others that play well, but in certain circumstances they'll give away the game. They have to have an overwhelming amount of help from their surrounding cast.
And let me add to that, because check this out. This is the other thing about that though. So, here's what you missing, Gabe. Tyreek Hill went to the Dolphins that have Jalen Waddle, another one of the fastest wide receivers in the league, and on top of that, they have a great tight end in Mike Gesicki. Tua is kind of a short, accurate throwing quarterback, and their new head coach just came from the 49ers. Tyreek Hill is going to be the new Debo. He's going to use him the same way they use Debo. So I don't think that Tyreek Hill finna be forgotten about because they just finna use him the same way another prominent wide receiver is getting used right now. So
I don't think they can use him like they use Debo.
why not?
Because he's not.
Debo's more
He is
imposing
not
size.
big as. Yes, Debo is a beast.
Debo is Debo.
That's why we got the name Debo.
Debo take your
Debo.
lunch money, man.
Tuck your chain.
Who do you
Yeah.
y'all saying that, but think about this. Like, I just have one little contestant to that. Are they both not great in open field?
They are.
They're two
But the
different
difference
types.
is,
What's the difference?
okay, you're saying using him like they use Debo. Debo lines up in the backfield. It's not jet sweeps.
Yeah.
It might not be jet
Debo
sweeps, but if they
doesn't use his speed. Debo uses his ability to not go down after the first tackle and his hard running.
Right.
oh my God. But think about how Tyreek was used in Kansas City. There are going to be a lot of short passes, a lot of screens, and he might not run like Debo, but he can get yards after the catch better than Debo. What are we talking about?
No, Debo actually led the NFL in yards after the catch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
He was also used like that in Kansas City because Patrick Mahomes had the dual threat of being an amazing quarterback. So you had to
We gonna
respect
see,
everything.
yo. We're gonna see, yo.
And Travis Kelsey too. You got to respect Travis Kelsey.
You gotta respect Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, but Trevor. But here's the thing.
Stop calling me that. Stop
Here's the difference between Debo and Tyreek. Tyreek was shaking cornerbacks and free safeties in open field. Debo was shaking linebackers. Then he was shaking cornerbacks. That's two different things. Tyreek ain't gonna get hit by no linebacker, bro. He can pay $72 million. He can look at you like you're crazy. But he not talking about him get hit like this.
And where Debo might fight for that first down, Tyreek going out of bounds.
Y'all don't. It's not so much about the scheme itself. It's that you have an offensive guy and head coach that can come up with the scheme to know how to use Tyreek. That's the point.
You got to have a quarterback. Tua ain't no quarterback for that type of team.
If you go look at the numbers, like in regards to like deep field, like, all right, Gabe, I'm gonna send you a video. I'm gonna send you a video after the show is over. Tua, and I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I got proof. Tua and Patrick Mahomes not that different. When it comes, whoa. No, I ain't talking about overall. I'm talking about in short yardage situations. And when it comes to deep field attempts, it was pretty comparable. Tua and Patrick Mahomes go deep about the same. Like the number, like it's written in the numbers. Like it ain't. It's not conjecture, yo.
Oh my goodness.
All right, yo. I'm gonna show you. That's all right. Because when it happened this year, don't at me. We got a podcast. Remember, this is recorded. So when I call back to this, I don't want to hear a word. You feel me?
To cancel your statements about some Trubisky and some Tua. This is ridiculous. There you go. I can believe that, man.
Gabe, you showed up an hour late, and you really killed it, folks.
To say this.
God,
He knows this is wrong.
That's all right. You gonna see.
Did he just say Trubisky is not Tua?
No, I said Trubisky is not a franchise quarterback.
He's a franchise quarterback, yo.
He's a franchise quarterback.
For the CFL, he is.
That's crazy.
Dude, he took the Bears to the playoffs.
Yeah. Like,
Gabe,
you know what they doing over there, yo.
Gabe, you can be a franchise quarterback without being a great franchise quarterback. You can be a bad franchise quarterback.
Okay, well, we're going to have to define exactly what a franchise quarterback is, because then that means Jimmy G ain't one, Trubisky ain't one. That's a lot of them out there that ain't no franchise quarterback.
There's 32 of them. There are 32 guys that I think if you start in the NFL and you deserve to start in the NFL, you're a franchise guy. That's how I define it.
I mean, how do you define deserving to start?
Because they pay you.
If
they can pay you because they're desperate.
No, hold on. No.
Name the 32 dudes. Name the 31 dudes that's better than Mitch Trubisky.
You really want me to go down the list?
I do.
Okay. I'll take Geno before him.
You take who?
I'll take Geno. Out of
Geno
South
Smith?
Wow.
You've
Yep.
already lost the argument,
No,
Gabe.
no.
You've already
Yeah.
lost. You've lost, Gabe.
started-
It's over,
No,
Gabe. You've lost.
All the quarterbacks, I'm
You
finna
started
name out.
very low.
Yeah, bro.
down
Nah,
that list.
that's not it, bro. That's not it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's not valid no more. He's not valid.
Yes.
No. What'd you say his name is what? Gabe 87?
Yeah, Doug 87.
Doug 87 need to leave, and we need that other dude back.
Yeah,
Because that was just ridiculous.
yeah, he tweaked.
Gabe, you got to start at the top. You got to start at the top, Gabe. You
Yeah,
started
nah.
too low.
No, but like I mean, like it's got that answered it, right? Am I tripping? That answered it though.
No, that didn't answer.
It
That was a
answered it,
bad
bro.
answer.
If you think Geno Smith is better than Mitchell Trubisky, yo, like
Who might not even start for Seattle.
that is the part that got me. That's the part that got me.
Well, they not in the same position last year. They were both backups. Both of them was backups last year. Trubisky just happened to go to a team that wanted an opportunity. That's all it is. And the only reason he doing an opportunity is probably because Prickett just need a couple games before he gets set.
So has Geno ever led anybody to the playoffs?
I had to go back. I can't remember because I can't remember what he did.
He hasn't.
I can answer for you. No, he hasn't.
Let me go look. You know what? Look up Geno Smith record versus Trubisky record and see what they come up with.
You do know Mitchell Trubisky
Trubisky
has a winning record.
He
You do know
evidently
Geno
don't
Smith
know
played for
that.
the Jets at one time.
All right, let me
He
see.
played for the Bears.
I gotta look up Geno Smith's record.
Bro, Geno Smith
It's-
is
It's a
Geno
losing
Smith-
record, Gabe.
All
had
right.
an unfortunate career, Gabe.
I can't remember a game that Geno
Yeah,
Smith
yeah.
won, to be honest.
He won
Let's
with
get record,
Seattle last
Daddy.
year. That was pretty nice.
Well,
Geno.
let me get this right. So we gonna be upset because we're gonna say Trubisky is better than Geno because he's 34-23 and Geno is 19-26. I mean, the percentage is like for real. Get real, man. Come on.
He's lost more and won
Dude,
less.
I guess Gabe don't understand that concept.
Do you like math?
I understand, man. That's why I go per percentages, man. And the percentages ain't that much different between each other.
One is a losing percentage and one is over 500. What are you talking about?
One is a 34% and the other was 51-52%. So please tell me what's the big difference between 7 points? That ain't a big deal.
One of them losing.
One is winning and one is losing.
One of them happen to have a better defense.
You know what? You know what? T.
That's the outlandish stakes that keep this
There
show
you
alive.
go. There you go.
It's the outlandish stakes that keep this show alive, yo. That's
Oh,
why I be needing Gabe to come on, because he be saying the outlandish takes when I ain't got to.
I'm telling you, man, you should do the math, man. I'm doing the math. Y'all.
I'm taking
It's still.
I'm taking over 500, above under 500 any day of the week, Gabe. Any day.
Everybody would.
Under 500 make the playoffs in the NFL now.
Anybody would take it.
It'd be different if the percents were close and they were both over 500. But they're both
Joe, tell him again! Tell him again, Joe!
Gabe, it would be different if their percentages were both over 500 and one was slightly higher than the other, but one is losing and one is winning. That's the biggest difference.
For the New York Jets. The other one played for Chicago.
Both trash franchises.
We're talking careers here.
Yeah, careers,
One
bro.
had two very good teams. The other one, so-so teams. Or no-so teams, whichever one you want to call.
We're talking
my goodness.
careers, Gabe. You're the one that brought up Geno Smith. You could have done better than this.
Ooh, I was trying to go down the quarterback. He just stopped me when I said Geno.
Okay, but okay.
You started with Geno.
Yeah, he should have started with Geno. You're 0 for 1, bro.
No, I'm not. Because think about it. This is a free agent.
Gabe, let me help you out. Let me help you out, Gabe. Let me help you out. Name the quarterbacks that you know are starters. He is unknown as a starter. He could lose the job.
He is a starter.
No, he's in a quarterback battle with Drew Lock.
Yeah, nah, that ain't it.
And the only reason Drew Lock didn't play against Chicago is because he has COVID.
Nah, he gonna be a starter. Because he took on. He was starting when Chicago was out. Wilson was out last year. But I mean, I'll take Herbert over him. I'll take Derek Carr over him.
You'll take who?
Derek Carr over him.
Now, I know Carr. Who was the first person you said?
Out Herbert, Justin Herbert.
Okay.
I mean, I can go from west to east to tell you about I'm gonna take Herbert. I'm gonna take Carr. Then I'm gonna go down to Arizona. I'm gonna take Kyler Murray. Then I'm gonna go to Texas. I'm gonna take Dak Prescott. Then I'm gonna even take Houston guy, the Mills dude, over Trubisky. Then we turn around. We go up to say, no, I said no, team the Rams. Oh, let's go back to Los Angeles Rams. I'm gonna take Stafford over them. Then let's go back to Tennessee. Now I tell you what I take the dude that came out of Louisiana that's in Tennessee over Trubisky right now. Then we go to Atlanta. I would take Ritter over Trubisky, who's coming out of Cincinnati for Atlanta.
Who?
The guy he's coming out of Cincinnati, the rookie. They came out of Cincinnati for Atlanta.
Desmond Ritter, who hasn't played a snap of regular season NFL football.
I take him over Trubisky. What Trubisky done, man, is what he done. We know Trubisky's potential. It's to get to a playoff game and lose it.
But you gotta get to the playoffs first, yo.
You can't put unproven guys ahead of somebody who's been an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, you
okay. You
can't put unproven guys in front of somebody who started in the NFL. That's my point about Kenny Pickett. Thank you, Joe.
What are you talking about, man? I'll put Kenny Pickett immediately. I'll take him immediately over Trubisky.
But you also would like the Bears.
Spoken like a Cowboy/Bear fan.
I'm not a Cowboy fan. I like the players on the Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'm a Justin Fields fan.
That's what you told us, though. That's what you said.
I never said I was a Cowboy fan. I said I like some of the players.
Nah, I got the screenshots.
You actually said you were gonna be a Cowboy fan.
You did say that.
Yeah,
we got you on record, bro.
Yeah,
you wholeheartedly decided that on the podcast.
Nah. I know one thing: Chicago gonna beat Green Bay one of them games this year, if not both of them.
No, they not. Stop it.
All right, man.
Well, you wasn't on, Gabe, but the prediction is that Detroit is taking.
You better believe it, boy. You better believe it, boy.
I will actually second.
No,
I really will.
Joe, I couldn't get the whole sentence out.
Oh my goodness.
I would give Detroit or Minnesota over Green Bay.
So, Gabe, hold on. Everybody else gave their picks for how many games Detroit getting this year?
They're playing 17.
Huh?
Let me see. Where's Detroit schedule? I need to look at this schedule.
No, he wouldn't let us look at the schedule.
Yeah, no, we just gave it straight up.
No, you gotta just call it.
I'm gonna jump down. No, it's gotta be 10 to go to 17. I'm getting 10 to 7.
Oh my God!
How many did you say?
I'm gonna give them one over Green Bay. I'm actually gonna give them both over Minnesota, and I'm gonna give them both over Chicago. Yep.
Okay, but what's the record? What is the record?
Because I
just see what he was smoking on.
Aaron can't keep his mouth shut. Aaron can keep his mouth shut.
Okay, but Gabe, all we want to know is how many wins will Detroit have?
10 to 7. I'm giving Detroit 10 to 7.
They gonna win 9.
No, I'm giving 10.
10?
10 to 7.
Wow.
17 games.
My
7.
Hey,
Oh my goodness!
that's a lot of games.
Wow.
Well, you putting up Mike Tomlin with Mason Rudolph numbers with them.
Yeah, but T, but you gave him 9. T.
Yeah,
Come on, that's just one game.
Yeah, because they gonna win week 17 when they already got 8 wins scattered throughout the schedule. Somebody's gonna be taking week 17 that's gonna get them the 9 wins.
I'm giving 10. I really do give him 10 on that.
Well, Joe and I got him 6.
Yeah.
Nah, they're gonna be better. Have y'all seen them on what's that show?
See, Hard Knocks got you gassed up. Hard Knocks got you gassed up, Gabe. I ain't gonna hold you.
No. I went back and looked at their coach and what he did when he played as interim in Miami and everything. And I think he was with the Saints. I like what he gonna do, man. It's just something different, man. And I'm gonna be honest, man. This really was what got me on them. That Equinibrious brother, St. Brown, that boy legit.
I said the same thing.
And nobody paying attention to him, but that boy legit.
Nah, he's the truth for
sure. Year with it's gonna be on. So that's what I'm giving 10.
That's a shame. That's a
that is a shame. That's a shame.
It's gonna be a shame when y'all wrong. That's what's gonna be the shame.
I mean, what we gonna look at the schedule? Because we gonna look at the schedule. And I can tell you what the team.
Somebody pull up the schedule. That's not me or Joe.
Crazy.
Wait, I ain't hear what you say.
I said somebody pull up the schedule. That's not me or Joe.
Okay.
Oh, I got the schedule right here, man.
Okay, right. Go ahead.
All right, the first game against the Patriots.
Loss.
No, they're gonna win them.
Okay. Yeah, that's what the delusion is.
Hold on. What you say, Joe?
That's a loss.
I got to win on Patriots.
All right.
Then they play the Cowboys. At the Cowboys.
That's a dub.
That's a dub.
That's a dub.
That's a dub.
The Detroit Lions? That's a loss.
Yeah.
That's a dub. Bro,
they
got worse in the offseason, yo.
Exactly.
Worse, but
Dallas is not. No.
Hey, you tweaking, Joe. You're tweaking, Joe.
I said what I said.
All right, then.
Then you got the Eagles coming to the Lions the third week.
That's a loss.
That's a loss. That's a loss.
Yeah, I kind of say that one too.
Oh, my bad, Joe.
That's a win. So we 4 weeks in. That's
okay. That's a dub.
All right, then they go play in the conference, division. They play at the Vikings the next week.
That could be a dub, yo. That could be a dub.
You said at Minnesota?
They play at Minnesota.
That's a loss.
That could be a dub.
I'm gonna give
it could be a dub.
I'm gonna give them the loss.
Joe know the division the best. Joe, is that a dub or a loss?
That could be a dub. That could definitely be a dub.
Okay. The next week, Seahawks come to the Lions.
That is a dub.
That's a dub.
Yeah, that's probably a dub. That's probably a dub.
Gino, the franchise.
Gino, the franchise guy, according to Gabe.
The franchise.
I did. The Dolphins come to the Lions next.
That's a loss.
That's a loss.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I kind of got to say the same.
But that could be a sleeper when they could win that. I'm gonna just start out there. They might win. That might be what it was that y'all ain't counting.
No.
Ain't no way.
No.
Not unless they break all of Tua's ribs in that game. Ain't no way.
They might. They said they don't care if you got one. Now listen. I don't care if you got one butt cheek and 3 fingers, yo. They gonna tear it up.
The Packers come to the Lions next.
That's a dub.
That's a loss.
That's a dub. That's a dub.
Stop it.
That's a loss.
Dub.
Stop it.
You know what? They played Green Bay tough twice last year.
They always play them
do.
tough.
They do. They always do.
You know, you said
And
that's
even
in
with
Detroit.
Yeah, that's the Packers coming to Detroit now.
You know what? I'm gonna give them that one.
That is a dub, yo.
I give them that one.
Because I don't think the receivers gonna be up where the Packers need them at by that game.
Alright.
The next one, the Lions go to the Bears.
If we don't have them, you say where we need them at. You said
they go
we
where?
don't have where we need them
The
at.
Lions go to the Bears.
I don't know.
Who they playing?
I mean, that's a dub. That's a dub.
Who they
I
playing?
think it's
Yeah,
them too.
Chicago. Yeah,
That is a dub!
I give them the dub.
Yeah, I got 3 wins so far. I don't know about you.
I actually got 5 wins.
I got 5 wins. No, 6. 6. I got 6.
And I'm just gonna tell you, my other win is against the Bears. That's the 6th win. They gonna beat the Bears twice.
But go ahead, keep listening to the schedule, yo.
I got
Go ahead.
The next one's against the Giants, which is a dub.
That's a dub!
That's a dub. I got 4 wins.
We at 6!
I'm at 7 on that one.
No, that's a
You
loss.
said one that was outlandish.
Whatever. The next one is a loss because the Bills come to the Lions.
Dang, that's a loss. That's a big
That's a
loss.
That's a beatdown.
Yeah, it really is. I don't even think you should watch that game. You should just mark it as a loss to keep going.
Hey, listen. It depends on what Jacksonville team you get. Not Jacksonville, what Bills team. They lost to Jacksonville randomly last year.
And guess what? Jacksonville next week. Come to the Lions.
Dub! 7 wins. That's a dub.
That's a loss. No, that's a
I
loss.
think that's a loss.
That's a
I think
dub.
That's a loss.
That's a dub.
That is a loss.
They just
I
lost
think
to
the
Mitchell
Jaguars take a
Trubisky, yo. That's a dub.
Yeah. All right, the next one, the Vikings come.
That might be
The
a loss.
Falcons?
They're split.
That's a loss.
Well,
The Falcons? No, I think they win that
Did he say
game.
the Falcons?
think they
I
win
thought he
that.
said the Vikings.
No. He said the Falcons. That's a
that's
win. They win
dub.
that game.
I'm at 8, yo.
I'm at
I'm
5.
at 9. Yeah, I don't even go to look because they go play that shit.
That is a dub. I'm at 9, yo.
That could.
I'm already at 10. And now
I'll
listen
give him-
to this
I'll give him that.
schedule
That's
for the
six.
next
That's
3
six
games.
to me.
They go to the Panthers.
Dang, that's a dub. They gonna win 10. Dang, yo.
I said 10. Then the Bears come back and play the Lions.
The
home.
Lions are going to the playoffs.
They are.
The Lions are going to the playoffs. They got the easiest schedule in the NFL. Dang.
And finally, they play against the Packers. Please tell me how you're not gonna get at least 10 wins on this year.
They'll get 10. They will get 10, yo. Yo, that's
You know
crazy.
what? At best, I'll bump it to 7.
Nah,
At
yo.
best, I'll bump it to 8.
You gonna bump it to 8, Joe?
Yeah, because they played the Jets and the Panthers when I had 6 wins. I gotta bump that to 8 because then they turned around and played Chicago. Like I got to.
I think they go. Well, you know what? My mind's saying 8, but I'm staying with. I'm staying with 7. I'll give them 7.
I will bump it down to 9, but they go.
You know why?
I
Because
gotta write this down.
I'll write it down.
Yeah, they going 9
Okay.
and 8 at least.
so I'm going 8 and 9.
8 and 9,
No, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm going 7 and 10.
7 and 10.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going 8 and 9.
Joe going 8 and 9.
Yeah, I'm going 8 and 9.
I remember. Gabe, you said they going 10 and 7.
Nah. Yeah, give me my 10 and 7 on that one. I think they can pull it out.
All right, and I said 9. I'll stick to 9, even though I wouldn't be surprised if they won 10.
I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about 8. But I'm gonna tell you what you missing.
What?
That beat down that the Bills gonna give them. It's gonna take them 2 weeks to recover.
No, it ain't. No, it's not.
No.
Yes, it
Stop
is.
I don't think it is. No.
It's gonna take them 2 weeks.
Now, because Dan Campbell gonna go in the locker room, he gonna be like, "All right, man, we just got the brakes beat off of us, man, and we gotta bounce back, man. We gotta start fighting harder, man." And then they gonna come back and beat the brakes off whoever they play.
Jaguars is who they play after that beatdown.
They're not gonna lose to the Jags.
Man,
Exactly.
all right, don't sleep on the Jags.
I'm so tired. I'm sleeping on the Jags. Stop it.
They just didn't have a coach.
I'm gonna sleep on the Jags to beat the Lions for the one time. They can beat the Lions for the one time. Come on,
No,
now.
bro. I'm not. No. I don't like that quarterback. He ain't it. I don't even like
You
his
ain't
name.
wrestle with Prince Charming?
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
They not it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you that D line is legit.
It
So-
is, but the D-line ain't getting him no points.
And keep in mind, yeah, but Jared Goff might give him some.
Yep.
Nah, Jared looking height. Jared looking height.
But they got good running backs, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. DeAndre Swift, Jalen
Man,
Williams.
that's legit.
I understand.
Them boys legit. They in the backfield, man. And then they got that nice wide receiver, man.
You know what? But everybody don't have the resolve to run the ball like New England did last year.
But they do. They do.
Man,
They got
you
the
know.
coach. He would do that.
You know. He is not going to just let Jared Goff throw the ball 3 times. Come on now.
But Jared Goff can make more passes than Mac Jones.
Yeah, I believe that.
Mac Jones is better than Jared Goff. Come on
Man,
now.
y'all better quit playing like Jared Goff didn't go to the Super Bowl. Stop it. Stop.
He did.
Stop it, yo.
But there's a reason why they got rid of him.
It's the reason why
Yeah,
they got
because
what?
he was Alex Smith. That's why they got rid of him. He was Alex Smith. He could. I mean, they're just facts, man. I mean, come on, they got Stafford. I mean, Stafford been a top quarterback in the league. He just didn't have no team support now. That's the only thing that was different with that. You can look at Stafford like, dude, you retired in Detroit. You've been away.
You know what? If Jared Goff was that dude, they would not have traded him.
Oh no, I agree with you on
I
that.
don't care what you say. They would not have traded him.
But Jared Goff got enough skill to get them the wins they can get this year. If they keep it balanced,
You know what? And so does Mitch.
No, he don't. Mitch had his time. Mitch didn't get to the Super Bowl.
He is as good as Goff.
Yep.
Mitch did not get to the Super Bowl.
He got to the playoffs.
Super Bowl.
He will this year.
Oh, yeah, he is. Right, he riding the pie behind Pickett. He will get the Super Bowl. He get a ring and everything. Pittsburgh can win, but they ain't finna win with Mr. Trubisky. I bet take him out by week 6.
Man.
Well, actually, we'll know by week 5. But anyway,
Man, we probably gonna know by the first week, honestly. Shoot.
no, it
Man, you
depends.
take the quarterback that high,
If he
you just
three-
go ahead and put him in.
no, if they 3-2 after 5 games, he'll start. If they 2-3, you'll see Kenny.
I honestly, man, I think you just man, you get.
I think it's just that simple.
You know who I
don't
want to
think-
start?
Who?
Whoever can turn around and hand that ball off the best. That's who I want to start.
Who all y'all got running besides Najee?
We got a rookie. He was showing some promise in preseason. You heard?
You talking about Warren? I forgot where he's from, but he's nice.
He is nice.
He actually about to unseat Benny Snell.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. I pictured that. Don't do another one, Joe. Don't.
Nah, I think it's gonna be y'all defense, honestly, this year, man. That's gonna get y'all where y'all can go steal curtain this year, man.
Oh
This
no,
year,
that's
that's what I
that's
want.
that's been the case for the past couple of years.
Yeah, I
That's a
mean,
Oh
known
yeah.
that we already know that.
yeah, it's gonna be y'all steal curtain, man. I mean, with TJ, and then y'all got y'all defense, man. Y'all defense is legit,
Man,
but
who
that
said in the
quarterback.
chat? Hey, somebody in the chat said my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me 8 wins. I don't know who that is, but hey, shout out to you, yo, if you're still listening.
You talking about Detroit?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
I was on a different screen, so I wasn't watching the chat. I didn't know if people was actually still listening. But
What's the name? Who said that? What's the name?
TCAF31. I assume they still watching. But
Is they in the fantasy league? That's all I
hey,
want to know.
whoever you is, nah, you know what? While we still on live, Gabe, I want you
Yeah.
to go on your phone and I want you to join the fantasy league right now. While I still have you. It's not gonna be a text message or a phone call. It's me talking to you live on a recorded platform. Join
Okay, I
the
go
podcast.
to the link that you sent on the 15th, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Mm, just hit join the league. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that.
Hey, did we get any new people while he doing that?
Let me check. I don't think so.
Because I haven't checked in a while.
Bro, that's
Let me
crazy.
see.
Me and Joe could deliver such high quality content while playing Rocket League.
I'm playing what?
Nothing. What am I looking for?
Let's see.
I was looking at the fantasy. Yeah, podcast fantasy league.
I got
Everybody
it.
still listening? If you want to join, hey, go ahead and do it, boy. Go ahead and do it.
And aren't we doing a live draft?
Yes, we are. And I'm gonna pick a date as soon as we get the spots filled. I might we did get somebody that wasn't Gabe that joined. I just don't know who they are. It must be a fan or something.
All right, I should be in there.
I don't see nobody different.
Whoever Dante Colon is.
I don't see them.
They in the West Division.
Okay, I'm in.
Alright, great. So it's me, Gabe, Juice, and Double M that's in the same division. And right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We might stick it at 8 if I don't get no people. Which 8 is
I
a
don't
decent
want
amount of people.
nobody.
Huh?
I don't want nobody drafting Justin Fields. I got dudes on him.
Trust
No
nobody's
problem,
going
bud.
to.
No problem.
Nobody wants it. Also, Gabe, you're not playing to
Yeah.
win. You just playing to like kind of be a part of the show or something like that, huh?
Oh no,
That's a
I'm
big
going
old 10-4 on that one, bud.
That's why I'm going Justin Fields, baby.
Yeah, he gonna give him about 12 a week.
Have you ever played fantasy before? Gabe?
Just about
Absolutely
that.
not. This is my first time.
Gabe, off mic, I'll walk you through it so you don't go in blind like some people did last year and just didn't fool with it at all. But you ain't gonna have no choice because when you come on the show, we gonna clown you for not changing your lineup up. And like
Please don't do like that dude last year. Oh my goodness. I think he gave everybody in the league a win.
He talking about Devin, Joe.
I know who he's talking about. Why'd you say his name? Why'd you do him like that?
Oh, that's well,
He put him on blast.
yeah,
Right, we all knew who he was talking about.
yeah, that's tough, huh?
So we only need 4 more people.
Is it 4?
Yeah, we just need 2 in the East and 2 in the West.
Hold on, because I thought I had 16 people. Nope, you're right. Well, doggone.
Yeah.
Cool, we got a lot of people. Bet. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's a good show. Let's go ahead and wrap it up, yeah?
Yeah, for
That'll
sure.
work.
All right, closing statements. Gabe.
I am a fan of players, not of teams. Just to feel all yeah, baby.
That's disgusting, yo. You should be ashamed of yourself, yo.
In Detroit playoffs, 11-7.
Oh,
10-7.
Joe, what's your
Oh my.
As always, I'm excited for fantasy. I'm ready to get it going again, man.
Yo, me too, yo. We gonna set up. We
I'm
gonna find that. Go ahead.
I'm a different type of football fan this season. I'm really enjoying it.
Hey, quick little note. Juice went crazy last year, but this year, nah. See, me and Juice hopped on Madden, and we made a little fantasy. I got her playing running back, so she familiar with the names now. Y'all bet not sleep on Juice, cause she coming for heads. I'm just saying. Juice playing Madden now. It's kind of over for y'all, except for me, cause I'm gonna manipulate her to make sure she lose to me. But
That's crazy.
yeah, it's crazy, right? I did whatever for the dub. Double M.
Yo,
What's your closing?
I'm
statement?
looking forward to fantasy and ready for the last preseason game so I can get the regular season going.
I know that's right. My closing statements is shout out. I don't even know if this is a shout out, but I want to give some notice to the NFL. For the past 8 years, I've been bootlegging the games. But they finally came out.
Crazy confession.
Wow.
They finally came
Bruh.
out with a cheap, manageable plan that involves all the games, local and out of market, playoff, postseason, and Super Bowl for just $10 a month. Shout out to NFL Plus, yo. Had some bugs as soon as I got it, but after a day passed, it is just smooth, yo. I love it. I love NFL Plus. I didn't think I would because the NFL app is notorious for being buggy. But shout out to the NFL for taking me off that dark path and putting me in the right direction. Shout out to NFL Plus.
And bootlegging.
And bootlegging. Because if the NFL Plus is ever buffering, I still bootleg the game. So,
That's crazy.
Sports Talk. Podbean.com/sports talk for your first month free on the podcast. It's good to be back. Is it just me or is it good to be back?
It's good to be back, but you talking about Juice, don't sleep on Team Mickey. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, I ain't trying to big up something. Not incredible, not terrible,
Hey.
just relatable. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.
Yeah, hear all that. All right.
Man, yeah, you look up crack streams. Just Google crack streams and find it. I'm giving away too much. Giving away too much.